want to give Queen of Broken Hearts an opportunity to speak, but I want to reply to your question, Miss Cutie. I don't think I don't I me personally, I'm speaking for myself, same way Rebel was speaking for himself. I'm not gonna say that I don't know if you want to call her a sexually promiscuous woman. I'm not going to say that she's not deserving of love. At the end of the day, um most men, because everyone is not the same, right? It's not 100% for everything in life. um, but again, most men don't want a woman that he's wants to like be in a serious relationship with, a woman that he wants to wife. He doesn't want a woman that's been with a whole bunch of different men. But there are men that don't give a damn about it. There are men that, have been what they refer to as 304 themselves. So they're like, I don't have a problem with her being having been a 304. And there are men that haven't been a 304, and that's the type of woman that they want. Like, that's what they like. Everybody likes what they like. Everybody wants what they want at the end of the day. So me personally, I'm not gonna say that like no man is gonna want her or no man's gonna take her serious, because but I will say that most of the men that take these type of women serious, most of these men are men that don't have any options, or what a lot of men and women like to refer to as simps, which a lot of you women don't respect. So that's my take on that. But I appreciate and respect women like Shauna that live the type of lifestyle that they live, and don't try to portray themselves to be something that they're not, and own up to their sexual liberation. So I respect it personally. Shauna, did you want to say something? I do need to let Queen of Broken Hearts speak.
Oh, no, I want to hear her speak too. I ain't gonna do that.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you for waiting patiently, Mel.
Okay, no, it's fine. Thank you. Appreciate it. Uh, Me personally, I think the whole conversation surrounding the number of sexual partners is childish because if I want to look at numbers, at what number do I count? Is it one person a year, two people a year, one every 3 months? At what age do you determine too many is too many? Outside of that, I think the conversation is childish because you have women and men, I ain't gonna play the sex game, who will have sex one time and end up with a disease that you cannot get rid of. You will have sex one time or intercourse. I don't know if it's gonna block the words or whatever. Um, and every time you do the business, you have a baby. Every t- if you're doing it responsibly, then who is to tell you that what you're doing is wrong or what you're doing is just being ran through? Now, me personally, what I consider ran through is when a girl or a guy think, oh, she made me mad, so I'm gonna do the friend just to get play the get back game. I think that's childish. Um, as far as being sexually liberated don't mean, oh, I'm just running out here. Being sexually liberated is being free to do what you see fit with the person that you're with.
Right.
Being sexually liberated is saying, okay, you know what? If one person likes the back door without being bullied about it, or if one person likes something, that's being comfortable with being who you are. That's being sexually liberated. Being sexually liberated doesn't mean you pick up today, lay down tomorrow with this person and that person. So whoever rebel is saying, oh, that's not being your definition of being sexually liberated is incorrect. So I really do think that numbers don't matter. Safety does. Because you can do what you want with whomever you want whenever you see fit. What I choose to do with my body and versus what you choose to do with your body is not my business as long as you be safe about it. The same way you can drink whatever alcohol you want. Don't drink and drive though.
Ma'am,
That's just you're putting other people at risk.
ma'am, would you would
Yes.
you would you would you date an average earning black man at your age?
Yes. Yes,
So
I've dated six-figure men. I've dated $40,000 men.
okay,
And
so
the
you
crazy part about it is the six-figure man, he was the one who was most reckless with his sex. The money wasn't worth it. But the one that was 50, 60, he was actually more responsible, had a better credit score, lived his life as he knew he could manage versus the one that thought he could do better.
okay? So
The one that made six figures, he was paycheck to paycheck because it was always I'm gonna play the catch up game. So yeah,
okay, so at your age, you would date a black man that makes $40,000. That's
with
what
a
I
good
asked
credit
you.
sc- yes, with a good credit score and good money management skills, yes,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay. Do you
cause,
do you do you
because
do you,
cause, yeah,
do you
because I
think
make because
do you
because
think
I live in Louisiana.
most black women your age and that make well over $40,000? Because I'm just gonna assume that you make well over $40,000. Do you think most black women your age that make well over $40,000 are going to date an average earning black man?
For
It's a
me,
yes or
I'm
no, no, ma'am. It's a yes or no question that you can elaborate after that. We're not
I-
talking about you. We are talking about the group. Do you think do you think majority of the group is going to date an average earning black man that makes $40,000 at your age?
yes. And I
Oh
and I
my
and I
gosh.
no and no and I say that because
Oh my
I can't
god.
speak for every no, I can't speak for everyone.
Do y'all see how disingenuous this is?
How are you telling me is disingenuous and you're asking me my opinion? How is my opinion disingenuous when you don't know where I'm coming from? You said I could answer the question and then elaborate later, but yet I answer my question, then you tell me I'm being disingenuous. I said yes, because most women that I know, they actually make 40, 50 or better. So a lot of the households that I know are six-figure households because there are two incomes coming in, plus they have a side business or a side hustle. So 40,000 plus the money management skill of both of those people, they are doing very well.
I did
So when
not
you say
ask
when
you,
so,
ma'am. I did not ask you about your friends. I did not ask you about your small
but
circle.
I can only
Ma'am,
answer that to my
ma'am,
I can only
your
answer that to my
girlfriends,
knowledge.
ma'am, your girlfriends and your friends.
Hmm.
What percentage of the people that you know do they make up of the group? So let me ask you this again. I'm not asking you about
Okay,
you
you
and
know
your
what?
friends.
I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better. I cannot speak for all of America, but for my knowledge of all the women that I know, they date within, they date and marry within their income range. And that goes for my nurse friends, lawyer friends, my retail worker friends. They date and marry within their income range. So if that woman makes 50, 60, her husband probably makes 50, 60, maybe 40 or more. If she makes 30, 40, he makes around 30, 40.
Exactly.
So I cannot speak for everyone, but they literally date within their income range.
I'm not
If that, if,
asking you to speak for everyone. I am not asking you about the women that you know. I'm asking you
but I
all.
can, do I look like the national average to you? No. So I cannot tell you that.
Okay,
If
so
you want that, go poll every woman in America.
who makes more money over the course of a lifetime? A high school graduate or a college graduate?
A blue collar worker,
No, a high school graduate or a
a
college
blue collar
graduate.
worker, a blue collar worker, somebody that went and got a trade.
I agree.
These are the disingenuous. Oh my gosh. You guys cannot make this stuff up. Listen, to all the black women that's part of the sisterhood and this, that, and the third. I want you to know that when you get on public platforms, that it's being recorded. Okay. So if you want to be disingenuous, if you want to stand tall and make yourself look crazy, and it's being recorded. Okay, you're being recorded. You're being recorded, and then you're gonna be put out for the whole world to see. Yeah, guys. I'm sure a lot of women that's in their 50s, 60s, that people that's supposed to be planning for retirement. I'm sure those people in that age range that are single. I'm sure that when they're looking for a man, they're looking for a man that make $40,000 a year at that age. That's
Exactly.
I'm sure that's what they're looking for, right? I'm sure. And then this is another thing that they do. You'll ask them specifically. Okay, I'm not talking for majority of the group. What do you think majority of the group wants? Well, my friends, nobody gives a fuck about your friends and your family. Okay, your friends and your family don't make up 0.0001% of the population. But you want to be disingenuous so bad. You want to avoid telling the truth so bad that you go these who makes more money over the course of a lifetime, high school graduates or college graduates, blue collar workers. Just don't want to answer the question.